Hello everyone, this is a more comprehensive showcase of my Spigot plugin WebDash that I've been working on for a few months. And what WebDash does is it creates a web dashboard that you can assign buttons to run commands in the game. So I can open the dashboard by typing /webdash link, and this is going to lead me here. Now, because I'm hosting this on a private server, it's going to say localhost, but you can also use this with a server provider, or if you have an actual IP associated to the server, it's just going to show that instead, and it's going to work just as fine. So now that this dashboard is open, we can add commands or buttons with it with this plus button. So each button is going to have a name, a command, and then a color associated with it. So I can do, for example, set day like this and have the command say /time set 1000 and set the color to, I don't know, this yellow right here. And then I can also add a set night, which is going to set the time to night. I don't have to have a slash at the beginning of this, so I can just do time set 20,000 like so, and change the color as such. Now you can also reorder these buttons, you can delete the buttons, and you can edit them. So let's say I want this to be a darker blue, and then when I save it, it's going to reflect. Now when I press these, it's going to actually run on the server, and if I were to reload the server or close this dashboard and open it back up again, the buttons are going to stay here. So let's set it back to day, and let me also show you how you can add and remove buttons from the game itself. So let's say I have a command that I'm typing like /summon bat right here. So now I have a command with the autocomplete. Now I can go to the beginning and do /webdash add and the name of the command, name of the button. So like summon bat, and once I run this, it's gonna actually appear on the dashboard as well. And then from here, I can again edit the button. So let's do this purple, for example. And I can also remove buttons from here, but I can also remove them from here. So WebDash remove, and then set day, set night. I don't know. Let's remove set day, for example. Now onto the more advanced features. You can lock this dashboard with a key. So as of right now, if anyone were to visit, well, it wouldn't work on localhost, but if it's on a different server, then anyone who visits that server IP colon 26666 can access this dashboard, which is not great considering you can just add a button that opts the player, for example, and then run it from there. So we can restrict the access with a key. So what I can do is do /webdash key on, and what that's going to do is it's going to restrict it, and you can't open the dashboard unless you have the key corresponding to it. Now I can open it through here, and by default it's a bunch of characters. It's like 200, which is so that if you're screen sharing, the key isn't actually visible on the screen, so no one can just steal it from your screen share. And then in order to actually get the link, you can just run /wd link again, and that's going to have it in the clickable link right here. You can also change the length of the key. So again, by default, it's 200 characters, but I can go here and change it to, for example, 10. And now if I go back and open this up again and do restart, and then do WD key reset, you can see that now it's going to be only 10 characters, and this one is going to get invalidated again. And I can once again turn it off with WD key off, and now any URL is going to work. There we go. You can also completely turn WebDash on and off through WebDash on and WebDash off. Well, on isn't going to do anything if it's on, but right now you can see that even if I did have the key, I wouldn't be able to access it. So WD key, link, right, and it's not gonna let me. Finally, I also want to show you /webdash notify, which sends you notifications in chat when something happens. So for that, I will have to enable it back. And if I were to add a button, so I don't know, set afternoon, going with the theme, and that will time set 12,000. And let's make this a orange, like that. You can see that it's going to send me a notification right here that it was added. And if I edit it, if I do stuff to it, it's always going to let me know if I delete it. Same applies. So that's WebDash, and I hope you can find a use for it. And if not, at least you found it cool. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.